Hey there, YouTube. It's been a while. It's actually been, I don't know, 9 months since my last video of the St. Louis Arch. Of course, but since then I've been doing the Phasing Line podcast, obviously, but I haven't been producing any videos. I did a little bit of live streaming, but I lied. The last thing I did was complain about my Baofeng 888S having a sculch tail, but I haven't sat in front of a camera and talked for like a long time. So I don't know, just decided to get back into it, mainly because I got this new microphone right here that I wanted to test out. It's an ATR2100 USB dynamic microphone with USB and XLR, so that's good. And I want it to be dynamic because right now I'm on a condenser microphone and my office is really echoey. The problem with condenser microphones is that they're super sensitive to that echo and to the surrounding noise. And I don't have any soundproofing materials. And I also got it because it came with an arm stand or a boom mount that attaches to the desk surface. So yeah, I just haven't been doing anything lately because I've been, having a life, changing jobs, been traveling. I've been in a plane over 20 times this last year, thanks to Justin's hobby, which is amazing. Another video on that later probably. But yeah, now I just decided, why not do another YouTube video? So why not review the 2100 and compare it to this thing, the MXL990 that I reviewed 5 years ago. So this is what I got going on as my setup right now. This is a microphone stand, like an on-stage stand, and that's why I got the one that attaches to the lip of the desk. But yeah, I moved apartments. If you didn't notice, this is a room that didn't exist. And I got these IKEA desks. I found this in our trash room, which is like the perfect height for the IKEA desk. And another pet. So I'm gonna do a graduated comparison going from the crappiest to the bestest. This is a webcam, a Logitech. It's 15 frames per second and it has an integrated microphone. So it probably doesn't sound very good. It's like probably doing processing on the audio. Let's go up one step. Doing it handheld. It's 60 frames per second. The iPhone's a really good camera. Has a decent microphone, but it's shaky and I'm holding it with my hand, so that's still not gonna work. And this is the GoPro. It's sitting on the top of my monitor kind of precariously and also upside down, but GoPro can figure it out. This is 60 frames per second with the internal microphone on. It's also got this new feature with the version 5.0 software where instead of having a fisheye lens view, it has linear. And this is a wide frame of view. It's so wide you can actually see, this is a 90-degree angle of my desk, so you can actually see both sides of my desk. My mic's all the way out here. You can probably even see like the end of the, But I really like the linear one because it like doesn't distort my body. Because when I when I look really close, my face looks really weird. So I'm gonna stick with linear field of view. So we got the GoPro mic and the GoPro camera. That works pretty well, doesn't it? I think. Well, let's go up another step and improve the audio. So from the very beginning, we were using MXL, and this is back with the MXL990 that I reviewed 5 years ago using the GoPro, and that sounds pretty good. Except for the echo and except for anything that might happen in the apartment, like loud noises or TVs or cats running up. I think we can help this situation where I have the boom coming from a stage stand, which is behind my monitor. I don't like that. So let's fix that. Whoa, look, there it is. Oh my gosh, the microphone I was unboxing. First thing I noticed, I have the gain, I have to crank it up almost all the way to and I notice the dynamic range is massive. I'm peaking in the reds right now, and when I don't talk, I don't see any movement. Before on the condenser mic, you could see noise being picked up in the background when you're not talking, and the dynamic range really wasn't that much. So I just kind of wonder what the equalization, the fidelity, and how well it takes care of the echoes. So how echoey is my room now? I think it's a little better. So here it is. There's a lot of plastic going on. This is like made of the thinnest metal, and I feel like I can break it by looking at it. And this whole piece is plastic. This is plastic. The tightening ring on the mic holder's plastic. And they give you this little tripod which is almost entirely, well, it is entirely plastic, except for, think maybe there's a Yeah, there's a screw in there. Even the threads are plastic. It's plastic on plastic threads on a metal, I guess, no, even this, you know, that's plastic too. But this is metal at least. But yeah, it's very simple. I got this all for $79, I think. So that was a lot better deal than buying all 3 pieces. You also get with it a pop filter, a really big one, but I already have one of these. Instead, I got this, you know, cheap foam thing. Ooh, that's all kind of. Oh, on this episode of What's Inside, there it is. I didn't mean to do that. All in all, not a bad deal. Like, I feel like now I can move this around and, you know, lean back, and I couldn't do that with the other one at all. So it might be kind of noisy. I have to figure out the cable situation and everything. But real quick, let's do like some A-B comparison between, or I guess ABC between the GoPro, this mic, and the MXL. So this is the GoPro, Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo Foxtrot. Here's the ATR2100, Alpha Bravo Foxtrot Charlie Delta something. And then here's the MXL990, Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta something yada. I am holding it, so you might be able to hear a lot of handling noise. Going back to the ATR2100, my gain settings might be totally way off, so let's try to get this back in the yellow reddish region. Okay, and then back to the GoPro mic. Which sounds better? Put it in the comments. It doesn't matter because I'm going to end up using this one anyway because I think it sounds better. Actually, I don't know if it does or not because I haven't listened to the footage, but I'm going to bet you money, bet you $79 that it does. Because I freaking hope it does. There's a close-up of the ATR2100. It has a cardioid pattern. It has XLR, USB, and a headphone jack, and I guess this is a volume for the headphone jack right there. It feels real solid. That's good. This is a light. You're going to see, I'm going to tear this thing apart and take this light out. You're going to see why here in a second. It also comes with a USB cable. It takes USB this kind, and you also get the XLR cable. It actually feels a lot better than my XLR cable, but it uses these like kind of plated, you know, connectors. I don't know what the quality is. It's probably crappy, but stuff works. We're on XLR right now, by the way, and it does do USB. Basically, when you plug it in, it acts like a sound card, so it acts like an independent recording thing, just like a webcam, except no camera, obviously. But it does have one downside, and let me plug it in and show you what I mean. What the hell is this? So now it's plugged into USB. I don't think there's any real audio difference. A couple other channels on YouTube have done like an A-B comparison, and you can kind of hear it, but it's probably because it's going through a mixer and being EQ'd and having weird gain settings. This all goes to the computer, so I actually set the levels using the sound menu in Windows. It's really handy. You know, you have a laptop and you just need to record a podcast or have, you know, really good sound on Skype or something. This is great. So it really fits the need, and it's cheap and it sounds good. You can't go wrong with it. Just buy one. Except for this freaking light. Look at this. It's so bright. It's a giant ugly blue LED. Why would they do this? We're going to fix this right now. I've got black nail polish courtesy of my lovely fiance. This black nail polish should be in everybody's toolkit. It is like what you can use to make these lights not so freaking bright. Let's see. So I'm blinded right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it, so I'm going to turn off. That didn't do anything. So the light stays on even when you turn it off. So I'm going to give it a very light coat of nail polish. The nice thing about nail polish is if you screw up, you just use nail polish remover. You can also put lots and lots of layers on it, or put a really big thick layer on it, so you can make it more opaque or less opaque. You'll still be able to see the light through it probably, unless you have super thick layer. But yeah, moment of truth. It's ugly, but I'm not in it for prettiness. I'm also going to take my paint pen and vandalize the poor thing. Dang it, I just touched the light and the paint's still wet. So yeah, back on YouTube. Let me know if you want me to do anything particular. I'm going to try to do some videos, maybe of the Eclipse, maybe of some ham radio stuff. Always listen to the Phasing Line podcast if you want to hear the latest from old me and Marty, KC1CWF, who, by the way, won the Young Ham of the Year award. Congratulations, Marty. Good job on that. And thanks to all the nominees, obviously, who nominated him for the award. He'll be at the, and maybe even me, I might show up at the Huntsville Ham Fest, which is the weekend before the solar eclipse. Speaking of solar eclipse, get on the air for the solar eclipse QSO party, because the ham site guys are going to be doing science with all of your QSO data. You make a QSO, you get a science. Easy as that. It sounds like it's really going to be a lot of fun and really informal QSO party style. You can use, I'm pretty sure, almost any mode. What they're going to really do is take like the reverse beacon network, they're going to take Whisper, they're going to take PSK Reporter, as well as like all of the DX Spotter networks and cluster network, and then correlate while the sun is, or while the moon is blocking the sun and the path is going across the United States. They're going to see how that affects the ionosphere. I don't really know how it does, but they're going to find out something, I think. I'm pretty sure with as much data as that's going to come into their clutches, so long as you participate. So go do that. August 21st, eclipse time, 1 o'clock my time. I don't know. All right, that's all. 73, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, like they all say. And have a great day, I guess.